rest in peace, DC Extended Universe. You died as you lived. Uneven. Some things are good, most things are shit. Alright, do the thing. Well, hi, everyone. It's the Angry Grant Show, I guess. I don't really have the energy to get angry, though. Yeah, Angry Grant Show, Grant the movie and TV guy, Raise the Hook with Grant, all that. So, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom is this steaming pile of fish shit that is in theaters right now, linked its way to theaters. It is as the final film of the DCU before James Gunn hopefully rights the ship with the newfound DC universe. So all this is pointless. Why am I reviewing this movie? Why is this movie even coming out? Really, you got rid of Batgirl for this, Zaslav? You dirty, dirty whore. Alright, you know what? You were going to get rid of Coyote v. Acme, but this stays. This gets a release. Fuck me. So yeah, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom is directed by James Wan, who should know better. He's a good filmmaker. I don't know what he was doing. To be fair, though, I can't really blame him for this. This Warner Brothers directed this. This was not... James Wan's voice is not in this movie at all. I would not be surprised if he went on Twitter tomorrow and said, yeah, they took the movie away from me, because it sure feels like it. He's too good of a filmmaker to make this movie. So, what is this movie about? Well, Black Manta, who is as underdeveloped a villain as he was in the first movie, despite being played by a good actor, that being Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, he found the Black Trident that can unleash demons or something, and is threatening Aquaman, which is a real bummer for him because now he and Amber Heard, who they're married and they have a kid, and she's in the movie actually a lot more than I was expecting, and Nicole Kidman is getting paid, and he wants to save the world. He frees the only person in this movie who's trying, which is Patrick Wilson. Shitty CGI. Fuck the plot. Look, this movie's bad. And there's unobtainium. They're using unobtainium to create the plot, remake the plot of Superman 4: The Quest for Peace, basically. And that's the premise of this steaming pile of fish shit called Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. So, I hated this movie. This movie was bad. In fact, you know what? I was going to give this movie a little bit of a pass. I was going to give this movie 1.5 stars because I liked Patrick Wilson and I thought the baby was cute. But you know what? The more I think about this movie, the more I find it kind of insulting. And the more I think that it is... I didn't necessarily love the first Aquaman movie. I thought it was good. I thought it was entertaining. I thought it was a lot of fun. Some people genuinely loved it. I was kind of one of those people like, really? You guys love this? Okay, cool. This movie makes the original Aquaman look like The Dark Knight. This movie is just absolutely horrible. This is... there's scenes in this movie that you can tell were cut down to about 3 seconds remaining from what had to have been a 7 or 8 minute long scene. There was a good hour out of this movie that's been cut. I'm convinced. Patrick Wilson is good, but Patrick Wilson's a reliable character actor. That's not an excuse. I give the movie respect in that it doesn't try to set up a sequel. It is pretty much, it ends. It doesn't try to set up what's to come because there is nothing to come, and I think it knows that. I'm at a loss. Can we stop? Can this review be over? I hated this movie. It's bad. It shouldn't have come out. Nobody cares about this movie. You don't care about this movie, be honest. You don't really care about this movie. Although apparently the group chat does, because I told them what the post-credit scene was, which is pointless, and they said, spoiler, even though it's not. So I'm going to tell you right now. Well, actually, I'll tell you when we get to Shawarma. But first, you know what? I'm lowering my score. Fuck it. Aquaman and Lost Kingdom doesn't get a 1.5 star. You know what it gets? This. Middle finger of kindness. That's right. Aquaman and Lost Kingdom gets a 0. Fuck it. I'm so mad. I think it's also because the best way to judge a movie is to see another movie. The movie I saw after this was so good that it also affected this movie. This movie's terrible. Don't bother. Aquaman and Lost Kingdom, 0 stars. It's terrible. And I give up. I'm not going to give this movie the dignity of a review because it shouldn't exist. It shouldn't. It's bad. It should have been, or if it was going to exist, it should have been in the state that it was intended to be. This is a movie that is not releasable. And they released it. It is boring. How do you make a movie with Nicole Kidman riding on the back of robot sharks and a squid Jabba the Hutt voiced by Martin Short? So boring. This movie does it. Aquaman and Lost Kingdom gets a 0. I hate this movie. Moving on. Trailer trash. The best part of this experience was the last trailer on here, by the way, which I had not seen in the theater yet. So that was cool. Trailer trash. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, talked about it, looks good. Imaginary, talked about it, looks good. Bob Marley One Love, this was a new trailer, looks really good. Madam Web, talked about it, looks good. Fall Guy, talked about it, looks good. Godzilla X Kong, or Godzilla and Kong, I believe. The New Empire, looks really fun. Dune Part 2, talked about it, looks good. Although this is a newer trailer, it does look good. And then finally, Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. I cannot wait. YouTube right on cue, how's it going, buddy? You got here right at the end. So, for those who are absolutely curious about this spoiler that's not a spoiler, I agree. Same here. I like Kingsley Benadire. So for those who want to know, I'm going to tell you what the shawarma is, because fuck it. Fuck everything. I'm not putting the spoiler tag on it. It doesn't matter. It's not a spoiler. It's a spoiler that's not a spoiler. So guess what, everybody? The last scene you will ever see in the DCEU, in this continuity, I shit you not, it is a mid-credit scene. There is no after-credit scene. There is a mid-credit scene, and it is this. And it weirdly sums up somewhat the nature, and honestly, I'd say that it's a bad post-credit scene, but in hindsight, it is a perfect metaphor for this entire cinematic 15-movie ordeal, which is this. Ocean Master, or Orm, as you call him, played by Patrick Wilson, is sitting in a cafe eating a cheeseburger. He likes the taste of it fine, but something's missing. And then, what does he see on the table? And this pays off a joke from earlier in the movie. But a cockroach running on the table. Picks up the cockroach, puts it on the burger, eats it, likes it better. That is it, folks. That is not a spoiler. That is the last scene in the DCU. Patrick Wilson eating a cheeseburger with a cockroach on it. It's so hard to say. God damn it, this movie's so dumb. Alright, yeah, terrible, terrible, terrible. They didn't even do this. Fuck this movie. 0 stars. Let's move on. That's it. Was that a spoiler? Did I ruin it for you? I'm sorry. Did I ruin cockroach cheeseburger for you? My apologies. Stupid. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm mad. I'm not meaning to attack anybody. It's just, God, what a dumb movie. I'm not mad at you guys. I'm mad at the movie for wasting my time. But luckily, we are going on to better and greener cinematic pastures after this. So let's move on to that. So that is it. We will be back right after this for a review of The Iron Claw, which was a very good movie. I'll just say it right now. It's a very good movie. It was as good as this movie was bad. And then tomorrow we will have back-to-back reviews once again for Anyone But You and Migration. Also, Saturday we'll have a review of Poor Things, the latest from Yorgos Lanthimos. And Sunday we will have a review of Rebel Moon Part 1, A Child of Fire. Then we're taking Christmas off, but on Tuesday we'll have a review of The Color Purple. And then finally, we're going to have some catch-up reviews, and then finally, on December 31st, the documentary Time Bomb Y2K. So that's coming up, and that'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant the Movie and TV Guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Love you all as is missed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. Oh, wait, this is Angry Grant Show. I don't have to go through all over Grimroll. Yeah, love you all. Appreciate you all. Love you all class missed. Love you 3000. Be kind to one another. Like, subscribe, do all the things. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important. And I want to know down below, what did you think of Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below. Let me know. And until we meet again, which will be very soon, like right after this, we're all raised on popcorn. Make mine extra butter. And let's move on to the Iron Claw, because the Iron Claw was really good. So we'll talk about that after this. All right. Take care, everyone. Love you all. Bye.